What's going on, guys? Frankie here, Frankie's Film of Let's Talk Broncos, back again with another episode of my Frankie's Film Gold Star Film Breakdown, Film Review, whatever you want to call it series. This week, we got another win on our hands. We got the Broncos beating the Buffalo Bills, last-second walk-off field goal. We don't care how many attempts it takes, Will Lutz. Thank you for banging that one through. And this week specifically, we're going to be looking at Quinn Meinerz in the running game. Quinn Meinerz looking like he's well on his way to being one of the higher paid guards in the NFL, having a really impressive season, and this last week was by far his best game of the year. He was getting to that second level and just tossing around players. The Buffalo Bills were without Matt Milano, and the backups they had filling in his position were just getting ragdolled by Quinn Meinerz. It was absolutely exciting and excellent to watch. Can't wait for you guys to get your eye on that, so without further ado, let's take a look at what Quinn Meinerz was doing against Buffalo. First play we're going to be looking at for the offense, and as I said, Quinn Meinerz looked to set the tone early. We've got the second play of the opening drive. Broncos facing a 2nd and 7. They're just running some outside zone out of 11 personnel. And look at the punch Quinn Meinerz puts on number 25. Just gets right up on him, hands on his chest, and throws this man to the ground. Makes him consider a different career. I think I heard that he's considering going into accounting. Same possession, couple plays later on a 3rd and 12, we've got Denver running a draw, and once again, Quinn is just introducing bodies to the soil. Not only does he take out Jordan Poyer here, but he throws Jordan Poyer directly into the legs of another Buffalo Bills defender, and then he just lays on top of them like a grizzly bear, laying on top of a pile of leaves for his long winter slumber. Quinn Meinerz, he is just the personification of dancing grizzly bear who is going to eat your face. Next possession, we've got a 1st and 10, and surprise, surprise, Quinn Meinerz is throwing more second-level defenders like a bag of garbage. I want to reiterate, man, this is within the first 10 snaps of the game. Quinn is truly setting a tone early. He is sending a message to these defenders that it is going to be a long afternoon, and it was definitely that, man. Just look at the destruction he's creating. Next possession, Broncos facing a 1st and 10, and we've just got a beauty of a duo rep here. Quinn does a great job displacing the defensive tackle who's going to slant across his face, but I just want to highlight Manhertz and McGlinchey here getting some really good second-level blocks, and Javonte with a really strong finish, but you know I got to highlight my boy Manhertz here, man. What an excellent addition he's been to this running game. Just does his job so well. Here you see him take on the safety and just walk him out of the play. Just a great addition to a Broncos run game. Later on in the game, Broncos facing a 1st and 15, and they're going to be running some more outside zone out of their 12 personnel. Even though this run gets bottled up pretty well, I just want to once again highlight Quinn getting to his landmarks on the second level and finishing blocks with a whistle. You just see that competitive finish for him every single drive. He's not a dirty player by any means, but he's a guy who, through the whistle, he's going to let you know that he's blocking you, he's going to hit you, he's going to finish plays, and that's something that Denver's needed, a true bully on that offensive line. Next play we're going to be taking a look at, we've got a 1st and 10 for Denver, and they're going to be running a little bit of jab counter. Now, counter's going to have the guard, in this case Quinn Meinerz, pulling, which is something he's exceptional at. Here he lifts and moves the play side defensive end completely out of the gap, and we see Bowles and Burton do a really nice job sealing off the second level, and Javonte bursts through the hole that's created by his offensive lineman for a nice gain of 5. Later on, we've got another 1st and 10 for Denver running some 21 personnel, and they're going to be doing some fullback lead behind Burton. But we've just got some really nice combo blocks here by Quinn and Mike McGlinchey. Once again, we've got Ed Oliver looking to the slant inside, and Quinn Meinerz just completely disregards him before getting up on top of Teron Johnson. And then Mike McGlinchey just getting a fast, clean climb upfield, locking down his landmark, and that's a nice run. Very next play on a 2nd and 6 with some 11 personnel. The Broncos are going to be running the fake Mims end around, which is going to hold up Von Miller before they just run an inside handoff to Javonte Williams. But once again, Quinn Meinerz, and this time Ben Powers is his buddy running down the field, instantly getting on top of the second level defenders, creating some massive lanes for Javonte Williams to run through, and we get another big carry. Next, we've got a 2nd and 20 out of some 21 personnel with Burton in the game, and they're going to run that same jab counter they ran before. More impressive blocking from Meinerz on the pole. Burton and Bulls doing a nice job sealing, and this time Lloyd showing a nice climb. And again, just a really nice well-blocked play. We're seeing more and more of these every week as the offensive line starts to gel. Love to see it. And then for our final play of the game, finally, we have some Pass Pro. Pass Pro, now, it's not as exciting, maybe not as fun, unless you've got a guy like Quinn Meinerz who likes to find himself some work. Here we've got the Bills disguising a bit of a pressure. You see the linebacker look like he's going to come off the edge before blitzing inside, and you leave Quinn unblocked? Well, he's going to make you pay for it. He decides to decimate that linebacker, opening a massive lane, and Russell Wilson runs through and picks up 4. 4-5, coming off wins against Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen? Who'd have thought, man? Not me, but, that's the beauty of the NFL. Thank you, Lord, for Sean Payton, but that's going to do it for this week, guys. Quinn Meinerz continuing to put bodies on the ground. I want to see it more the rest of the season. I want to see more pulling plays from him, more plays where we can get him just a little bit of that short area quickness just to knock into dudes and blow them up. I'm really excited to see what this offensive line and run game can continue to do going forward, but thank you guys for stopping in. This has been Frankie's Film, Gold Star, Film Breakdowns, Film Reviews, that series, and yeah, make sure you're liking and subscribing everything over on the LTB network. We've got podcasts, we've got videos, whatever your heart desires, Broncos related, and yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Have a great rest of your week, and hopefully we see the Broncos beat the Vikings on Sunday Night Football.